Dreamed to discover a new space, buried himself alive inside his basement, tongue on the side of his facement, working away on displacement, what it would take to survive. 'Cause when you're done with this world, you know the next is up to you. That's it? You done? You giving up? You giving up on the singing? Yeah? Yeah? It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be. Oh, it's true, I was never attention's sweet center. I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She's lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through the back door and carves out a person, makes you believe it's all true. Now I've got you. You're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all up for a chance to start over, rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew would be reckless just the same. Da 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 da. Good evening, good people. 10,000 words swarm round my head, 10 million more in books written beneath my bed. I wrote or read them all when searching in the swamps. Still can't find how to hold my hands. And I know you need me in the next room over. I'm stuck in here all paralyzed. For my once I got myself in ruts, too much time spent in mirrors framed in yellow walls. Ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. Well, ain't it like most people? I'm no different. Like to talk on things we don't know about. Ha! Good day, good people. Happy Friday. It's Friday night date night. We got a lovely grape candle surrounded by people here, symbolizing strawberry. I was going to make a strawberry image, but I was like, I'll just go find something that's close. I got grapes. So one of the things that I want to talk about tonight is I realized that OpenAI's marketing has officially jumped the shark for me. If you don't know what jump the shark is, you're not old. They are now marketing the next world-changing AGI, essentially how you market NFTs. They're using, if this is indeed this new powerful agentic reasoning thing, it's doing engagement farming, and then the thing they fucking launched at 8 o'clock, I'll show you it. It's fucking silly. It very much reminds me of NFT Bros. Wondering if they got an NFT Bro in their marketing department, spending some of their billions of dollars on NFT Bros. It's exhausting. Hang on, gotta turn on the air. It's hot. Come on. All right. Yeah, I mean, here's all I have to say. For what they're doing, it had better be fucking profound. Because it takes, in my opinion, for something people have been waiting on for so long, and the fact that they have, abandoned the GPT store, they abandoned the GPTs, effectively, and they keep announcing products and not launching them, I feel like this thing better fucking make up for it. If you're new here, my name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab, as evidenced by the grape candle surrounded by people. Oh, man. And we will talk about things. What's it called? What's what called? The new thing? Project Strawberry. Which is an inside joke. It's a troll against Elon Musk. So I'll talk about that. I'll talk about what it is, or I'll talk about what I know, which is not very much. But I did a little bit of sleuthing, and I'll show you how I've been paying attention to it today. They said they were going to launch something at 8 p.m. Eastern, and they did. Yes, I will explain strawberry. I'm here for my date. Source camp's ready. Let's go. Let's get this date on the road. Friday night, date night.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
See if we can make some money tonight. We're gonna sell GPTs for a nickel a piece. We're gonna be rich. Trying to prevent the moistness. It's Friday. We had to let half the makeup crew go home. I started out as a 27-year-old woman. Trim, thin, dainty. And after 4 hours of makeup, this is what you get. My other channel's a twerking channel. This voice, AI synthesized. But the muscles are all mine. I'm like Alona Mar. Big shoulders. But dainty. Oh! I got to meet Ann Murphy today in real life. She was in town speaking on AI to one of the colleges here in town. And we had lunch. It was amazing to meet her. So Anne was the one that, if you've been hanging around, you probably know her. But she was the one that we did the GPT for Good event back in the week between Christmas and New Year. Anne and I decided, hey, let's do like a 24-hour GPT-a-thon. And we did. And this community built 150 GPTs for nonprofits in 24 hours. It was super cool. Super, super cool. Ann Murphy's boss, she is. Olama first or Pinocchio? I don't know. I've installed Pinocchio. I haven't played with Olama. I mean, I think Pinocchio's more well known, but that doesn't matter. Like Zapier's more well known than Make, and Make is like the newer, more modern version of Zapier. So similar shit goes on with these runtime environments. So I don't know. Again, I am not the guy to ask about the open source world. Although this new Flux model, people are still losing their shit over it. It's been out for more than a week, and people are still losing their shit over it. So it's the real deal. Like it's still not quite Midjourney, but a lot of people are comparing it to Midjourney. It's open source, and which means you can have it on your computer for free. It's going to be slow. You got to have an M1 Mac and probably some decent GPU on a PC. But that model looks pretty fucking good. Flux. What did I say? Did I say Flux or did I say something else? I meant Flux. Expand on Flux. Okay, I will. So Flux is basically just like Midjourney, except Flux itself is the model. So Midjourney has this whole web front end, and they've got this whole Discord front end, and their model is the Midjourney model, right? They're up to 6.1 in Midjourney. Flux.1 is this new open source, freely available to everyone model that generates images, and it generates them as good as Midjourney. And what people are starting to do with it now is they're creating what are called LoRa's, which are essentially fine-tuned trainings on top of it. So, like, that's simple and it's close enough. Modification. So you have the core model, and like there's one I just saw a whole bunch of posts on that's a realism model. So they took a bunch of hyper-realistic, really nice photos, and they made a realism model. So if you want things to look like real human beings, it's really good at it. So a lot of the Xers are saying, we're no longer going to be able to tell the difference between AI generated or not. And I would like this feels on track. My prediction was that by the end of the year, video would be good enough that you really couldn't tell it was AI generated. Video, I feel like, probably may go for another year before it's really, really good. But images are pretty fucking close right now. The place where images are falling down is all the text within an image, especially if it's not, like if you say make a billboard, right? It'll generally make a billboard with decent text in it. There's 3 models that are good at text. Ideogram, DALL-E 3, and Flux. The new Flux is really good at text. But like if there's other text like on walls behind people, they tend to be just made up words. They're not real words. So that's the place where these things need to get. That's where they have the biggest tell right now that it's AI generated, is just gobbledygook text. Something, baby, I've been trying to say for an age, and it seems I don't know how. The past and the future now surrounding me, surrendered to whatever cheap thrill can be found. There's been a little trouble since you came to my rescue. And if you like all of the rest, I would have quit you long ago, but I couldn't do that. Oh, tell me now, women and wine never went too well. Make a man crazy, make him cold as hell. I know a woman that you wish me well, but in spite of your trying, still gonna have to find my own way through. Oh, people, good people of the TikTok. So, here's the deal. If you have any questions about AI, pop them in the comments below. I will be happy to answer them. It is very possible I won't see them. No, Champy. Champy already sang. Champy... this is a union house now, so we get 2 up to 40% completion of the song from Champy, and then he retires to the bed waiting for cheese. It's in his new contract, so I could probably get him with an A minor. Hey, Champy. Champy. Union. We're not going to be union busters in this house. We're not going to do it. Unicorn house. Can't argue with contracts. Exactly. Signed the contract. That's his new deal. He gets 2 chicken sticks, 3 pieces of cheese, and a pill. And we occasionally fill his water up. We tried putting him on an all-grape diet the other night. That didn't go so well. Public service announcement. Dogs can't eat grapes. It'll kill them. They go into kidney failure. Who knew? Well, veterinarians knew. ChatGPT knew. So get your dog to the vet. 3 Mile Storage. AI date night, strolling around the lake with the sun setting. Kyle in my ears. Not weird at all. It's not weird, Jim. It's irregular. All right. Let's go look at strawberry fields forever. Let me take you down, 'cause we're going to strawberry fields. Nothing is real. Okay. Where do we begin? So, if you want to play along, go follow this account, which is I Rule the World Mo, M-O, Mark Oscar. I Rule the World, M-O. This is Joaquin Phoenix from the movie Her. This is a photo that Sam Altman posted Tuesday, talking about summer in the garden, and it's a raised bed garden with strawberries in it, and then there's 3 strawberries here. So, what is Project Strawberry? Project Strawberry is the Q-Star code name. What is Q-Star? Q-Star it's actually a paper that's been out for a while. But what it appears is that OpenAI combined Q-Star, it's a reasoning algorithm, with some other algorithm, and they sort of married them together, or they just figured out how to use Q-Star really well. But it's a reasoning algorithm. It's based on some game theory shit, and so that's what this project is. And from what I understand, it sits on top of ChatGPT, or on top of the GPT model. So your GPT model does its token prediction bullshit. It generates the stuff, and then the reasoning model sits on top of that. I don't quite know how those two work together, but that's apparently what it is. This account, this I Rule the World account, has been around for a while. It was a year ago that it was created. And in the past 2 months or so, this account has shown up a lot in my timeline and has gotten increasingly positive and optimistic about AI, to the point that it made it as annoying to me as Gary Marcus, who's negative about AI. Although Gary Marcus is just fucking insufferable. Hang on. But I was trying to figure out, who is this? Who's behind this? And, occasionally people from OpenAI would comment on it. And then this past week, this thing sort of went into overdrive and started posting a lot. And earlier, let's see, which one was it? See, there's a bunch of them from today. Anyway, so this is all these cryptic sort of things, like no matter how optimistic you are, you're not ready for level 2. It shattered my reality. Enjoy, it's beautiful. They're referring to level 2, meaning OpenAI has declared or defined 5 levels of AGI. The first level is chat, which is what we have now. The second level is reasoning, which that's what Q-Star is. The third level is autonomous agents. It appears, or the rumor is that this account is actually an autonomous agent running on top of this thing. Okay? So 4 hours ago, this thing typed, "Can't believe this is it. I love you all. You asked for open weights, question mark. No more closed AI. Sorry. Bye-bye, patience cave. This is level 2. So this was 4 hours ago. Seeds will be planted at 12 a.m. UTC. So that's 8 p.m. New York City time, 6 p.m. Mountain time. Seeds will be planted. And then they give you a GitHub repository. And when you went to the GitHub repository earlier, it just said, the fuck did it say? It said, I love summer in the garden. So this phrase is what Sam Altman tweeted on Tuesday. I love summer in the garden. So let's go find that tweet. So yeah, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to sort of walk you down the meandering path of Nft Bro Marketing, because this is totally Nft Bro Marketing. They would mostly do it on Discord, but they would do all sorts of shitty engagement farming where you had to like a thing and forward a thing and go follow someone and unfollow someone and this has got all that sort of gamification in it. All right, good night, Tom. So I'll walk you through this, just kind of like how I've been paying attention to it today. So yesterday there was like, something's going to happen tonight, and nothing really happened last night. We looked at this a little bit. Nothing really happened. I didn't think it would. And then today, this account got really active. Like every time I logged into Twitter, there was a new post from this account, and it was from a few minutes ago. So, okay, so this is sort of the 4-hour batch. Tell everyone, level 2. Someone said something. They said weak for AGI. So let me get to some of the, as we got closer to it, what were some of the tweets? Who dares me to open? I'm doing it anyway, but fun tweet, right? So they're, the big thing of strawberries, so the big thing of level 2 AGI. Seeds will be planted. Something happening. Clever little GIFs. If this thing's an autonomous agent and it's using DALL-E to generate images and it's going and finding GIFs and it got itself a blue check mark and it's created a GitHub repository and it's uploading code to the GitHub repository, this could be really interesting if that's what it is. It may not be that, but the more I'm looking at it, the more it feels like this is something like that. Because while these tweets kind of make sense and feel kind of crypto bro-y, they're also kind of odd. Some of them are really odd. So 3 hours ago, we got the countdown timer, right? So I think that was an hour out. Yeah, that was an hour out or something like that. There's a DALL-E image of a big strawberry. There's a DALL-E image of a strawberry smashing into the ground. Is that a Sora video? Did this agent create a Sora video, or maybe this guy did it, Mr. Assisted? So then 2 hours ago, it tweeted this, like I'm nervous that this thing's coming. And then it says, I've planted the seeds of AGI. So when you went to GitHub earlier, it just had the README that had, I love summer in the garden. And then when he said, I've planted the seeds of AGI, you click on this strawberry Python code, and here's Python code. And so I don't know Python. You've heard my story many times if you've been here, that one of my big breakthroughs with ChatGPT was I wrote a Python application in 90 minutes that made API calls and generated social media content. It was super cool, using ChatGPT. So when I run into code that I don't know what it is, here's what I do. I mean, I could parse it, but again, my new mantra is don't use your brain. We have ChatGPT for that. So I copied that, came into ChatGPT, and I said, what does this code do? And if Pate is in here, this code is so trivially simple that I didn't really need to do this. Like, you can figure this out. But if you don't know anything about coding, it's not going to be obvious, right? So it basically it's a simple text-based animation that represents the growing of a plant or a sprout, a strawberry. It defines some colors. There's a garden function for it growing. There's a delicious function. So basically, the delicious function handles the looping of the animation. All right, so there's this delicious animation. So I went to Replit. So Replit is a website where you can paste Python code and run it. So there's your Python code, nicely parsed and color-coded. And then here's the application. This is it. This is fucking it. This is what it does. Now, what is that thing falling into the ground, being planted into the ground? It's Q-Star. So Q-Star is this reasoning engine. So the Q-Star thing that was what came out as a rumor when Sam Altman was fired. And that was the thing where it was like, what did Ilya see, right? The rumor was they achieved AGI. They achieved it with Q-Star. And now here we are. There's the seeds of AGI are Q-Star, apparently. So this little cryptic thing is what they fucking launched at 6 p.m. Mountain Time tonight. And it's cute and it's clever, but like after 6 months of not shipping products, it's like a little too NFT bro-y for my taste. Like just fucking launch some shit. But, you know, whatever. It's generating buzz. It's generating hype. Let me see. What else did he say? He was at some point, or it was asking for UBI, Universal Basic Income. It was basically saying, we need UBI now. We need it. We need it now. Let's see what this one is. If you're following closely, you'll see that I'm engaging with several of the... This was pinned for a while. If you follow closely, you'll see that I'm engaging with several of the world's most powerful CEOs in government. If I've got anyone's attention, I have an important message. The dawn of agentic, embodied AGI Level 2 systems is here, and it's crucial we are proactive in redesigning our society now, or the results will be catastrophic. I've built a small yet meaningful following to deliver this message. I hope you engage, think deeply, and spread the gospel. AGI demands UBI, Universal Basic Income. AGI stands for Artificial General Intelligence. This basically means when the AI gets as good as most humans at their jobs. Not like can help their jobs, can do their jobs. AGI demands UBI. So that was one of the posts. So that one's interesting. But again, this account has been kind of this hyperbolic hype machine for 2 months. Like, you know, it's consistently posting to Twitter. It's kind of trolling some people. It's trying to get you excited sometimes. And then he responds, wow, thanks. I'll seriously think we're going to need a huge rethink with the amount of automation that's coming. If we're not proactive, automation will eat us up unless I'm way off on the advancements. So Weird Wild. They got Google to dance, no one else. If you're following close, that one we read. Oh, that's the pinned comment. Then this says, Logan Kilpatrick says Google Developer Day, and this thing responds huge. So, that's as much as I know. I feel like I'm back in NFT land. Waiting for an airdrop, man. You know what'd be cool is an airdrop, man. Yeah, far out, man. Ah, there's an airdrop. Speaking of airdrops, I got some email scammer that I've got some 600 units of something airdrop in one of my wallets. So I could be rich. Actually, that was my first... I'll tell you a funny story. when I first got into NFTs, I didn't know anything about them. But I saw a guy that I knew kept posting on Twitter about NFTs and all the money he was making. And I said, what NFT should I buy? And he gave me an NFT, or it was a cryptocurrency. It was a insurance-based cryptocurrency. And so, I did my ADHD hyper-focus tunnel, and I figured out how to buy it, right? And you had to like open a wallet here, open an account here, bridge your thing to the thing, then go on Uniswap and get the thing for the thing, and then you get the thing. And it was like I put $150 into it, right? so and then like a good ADHDer, I completely forgot about it, right? I did it. I put $150 in it. I didn't really care. And then at some point I was on Twitter and that crypto ticker came up and I said, oh, let me go check my balance. And I had parlayed. I mean, this is the kind of fucking genius I am. A lot of times in here, I'm a little self-deprecating, but I'm a fucking genius. So I had parlayed $150 into $75 over 6 months. Brilliant move. It was brilliant. Fucking staggering. Like, if you need investment advice, come to me. So I was loaded. And actually what I wanted to do was I wanted to sell whatever I had because there was some other crypto thing that I learned about. I'm like, oh, this one's going to be big. So I was going to take my $75, cash that out, and go get another thing. So I go and I cash it out and I figure out how to do it and I get the other thing. And then I go back to my wallet and it said, or when it finished the transaction on, was it on Uniswap? Yeah, I think it was on Uniswap. When I finished the transaction, it said, click here to collect your uni. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that is. Well, 6 months before, Uniswap, if you had done any transaction on it in early times, they had done an airdrop. And I didn't know that happened because I'd forgotten about it, right? And so I said, okay, and I said, collect my uni. And then it refreshed the screen, and my balance went from like $78.39 to $12,000. And I was like, wait, have I been hacked? But I thought it was like hacked in reverse. I had no idea what it was. So it took me like 3 days to figure it out. And because I was like, this can't be legitimate and this can't be real. But it was legitimate and it was real. And they airdropped some amount of uni. And because I had forgotten about it, most people cashed out all their Uniswap, their uni tokens, and I didn't. And so they sort of crashed and then like reemerged. And so they were pretty high. So I just ended up with, with a lot of money, which I then invested into NFTs and cryptocurrency, and it's all gone. Well, it's not all gone. Through that, I got into this project called Neo Tokyo. So I still have a Neo Tokyo citizen, and that thing's worth a little bit of money right now. There was a while that it was worth a lot of fucking money, but I didn't sell because I'm a genius. Ann Murphy in the house. Ann Murphy, it was so great meeting you today. So amazing. Kyle's an investing genius. Genius. What are your qualifications, sir? Well, I've got many qualifications. I can parlay $150 of cryptocurrency into $75 over a 6-month period, guaranteed. Which, considering how crypto shit the bed for the past 6-8 months, just losing half is pretty good. But anyway, I'm a little fucking annoyed with OpenAI because it's like, we don't need stupid fucking games. Like, what would be nice is now that they've done I Rule the World Mo, if indeed that's an autonomous agent, what would be nice is if they released an autonomous agent that was actually something useful or interesting or clear, and not just some fucking Riddle McFuckington. Wait, Riddle McFuckington. Can the Irregulars turn that into a series of images on the Irregulars channel? Hey, my name's Riddle McFuckington. I'm here to hype you up, but do it in a way that no one can understand what the fuck is happening. We'll do it with zero integrity and lots of inside jokes. Oh my God. Only the insiders will make money and everyone else is exit liquidity. It's the NFT game. Let's go. Good name for a bottle, right? Is Riddle friends with Frank, Moshe, or Mary? Facts. Yeah, the NFT game. You know what's wild about the NFT game? So, if you know me for a bit, you know that when I go into something, I've got to understand it. I got to grok it, right? And so when I got into NFTs and blockchain, like, I didn't know what the fuck blockchain was. And I'm like, they're like, it's a ledger. I'm like, I don't know what that means. I didn't go to fucking accounting school. I'm not a CPA. What does that mean? And so when I got into it and I learned that, okay, it's basically, it can sort of track the provenance of a digital asset. I'm like, okay, that makes sense to me. So it can track balances, like in crypto. It can track ownership, as in NFTs. NFTs can be used as access tokens. So when I got my head around it, I'm like, this is really fucking amazing. Like, this could be quite powerful. I got really excited about it. I was telling everyone about it, and I was demystifying it. I was doing a lot of stuff I'm doing here. And I got in this Neo Tokyo project, and that was super exciting. And then just everything started falling apart. And Neo Tokyo started falling apart. Like, all the promises they made were horse shit. It was well done enough that it's actually held together, where most of the communities have just exploded. The more I learned about these NFT projects and these crypto projects, is that, like, the deeper you would dig on them, the less real they were. There was nothing there. And if you asked one of the crypto bros, well, what's the actual purpose of the token? And they would be like, you own the token. I'm like, yeah, right. And then, well, what do you spend it on? Well, you trade it for other tokens. Like, there was never an answer for what is the fucking purpose of the thing. NFTs were pretty clear. Those are digital trading cards, right? So this trading card is worth $1 million. There's $1 million trading cards in the world, and there's digital trading cards that are worth $1 million, or were. So that I understood. But every one of the projects, just the deeper you dug into it, it kind of vaporized and just wasn't real. And so I got really dejected by blockchain and NFTs. I still believe in the technology, but I think the ecosystem deserves to be, obliterated, people put in jail, and those people should be spanked. They should be spanked. I'm going to give you, I'm going to show you the perfect metaphor for the NFT community and what should be done with them, okay? This is important. Metaphors are important. They help us understand things.
My new joint is called Cling, Cling, Cling. You know what I'm saying? Bust it. Cling, Cling, Cling. Man, you capping. Oh, cling, 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 cling. Oh, you capping. Drip, splash, water, drip, splash, splash, drip, water, splash, splash, and drip, water.
So case it isn't clear, the guy in the white is the NFT bro. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. And then on the other side of that conversation, when I got into the AI stuff, I did a similar deep dive. And the more I dug into AI, the more real it got, right? The more you dug into NFTs and blockchain, the more vapory they got, and there was a lot of bullshit. And AI was the opposite. The more you dug into it, you're like, oh shit, there's a there. This is real. Which is why I find it a little shocking that so many people are like, oh, AI's blown over. It's done. It's just like that NFT thing. I think there's this false sense of, I don't have to deal with this. That I don't think is going to be a false sense of that for that much longer if OpenAI ever fucking launches something. So, anyway, wild, huh? Kyle, your image is in Irregulars. Oh, good. What did I say? Riddles McFuckington? Okay, so where I am, let me show you where I am, because we got a fair amount of people in here, so there's probably some new folks. So I'm going to the AI Salon community. So if you go to the Salon.Ai, that's our website. And then if you scroll down a little bit, there's two buttons. One is our bi-weekly meetings. We have meetings on the first and third Tuesdays of the month. And then the other button is join the community. And so the community is our web-based community. So a lot of the people that play in here, we've got a special little corner in the AI Salon called the AI Irregulars channel. So, so this is where I am. So the way this works, it's kind of like Discord or kind of like Facebook a little bit, where you have little sections. So like there's a welcome to the salon section that tells you what we're about, and you know, the AI Salon journey to AI literacy: play first, mindfully create, generously lead, and our values are in there. And then if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is clubs, community clubs, and one of them is the AI Irregulars. So hi, I'm Douche McFuckington, here to hype up shit you'll never get. Exactly. Beautiful. Love it. Riddle McFuckington. Oh, that's a good one. Who did that? Cindy Coon. Cindy Coon killing it with the Riddle McFuckington. And embrace the jank. Not even close on the letters, but we know enough what it means. There's a strawberry, very nice. Mike Nee, beautiful. All right, beautiful. So if you want to contribute, go join the AI Salon. Go hang out in the AI Irregulars channel, and then when we do these nightly lives, I do these 5 nights a week. And if anyone wants to like talk about stuff or do things off the little TikTok screen, you can come in here and share images and things like that. So it's a really nice collaborative kind of environment. So, all right, let's see what questions we got. Do we have any questions? Ask away about, anything you don't understand. If you want me to show something, anything like that, and I'll sort of blast through here and see if I find anything interesting. Please ask Ralph Miguel Tools to give a demo. Invite him up on the panel. A demo of what? What's Ralph Miguel Tools? Do. Papa JJ, did you see the clip where Moshe wanted Wes Roth to sacrifice a human to the blood god? I don't know why anyone is bothered about Moshe. Moshe is just a broken, crappy large language model sitting underneath an interesting voice model. But it's not that big a deal. There we go. Nice comment, Pate. That's pretty good. Solid. I prefer Meta 5s. I was so into the whole NFT thing, and I was so thankful Executive Distinction kicked in. Yeah, I know. Side hustle Mimi. I was too. I was really into it, and I was telling my advisor at Storyvine, it's going to change the world. Everything's going to be different. He's like, I wouldn't be so sure. And I was like, no, you don't get it, old man. He was right. Can you show Flux? I can. Unfortunately, I'm showing it. Well, there's a couple of places it exists, so we can go play with Flux. Yeah, so we'll do Flux. Let me come back to that. Let's see. People did that when planes were invented. Anytime there's a new technology, people shit all over it. We're in the middle of that with AI right now. Question, what the story behind the gold button? Can you share that story? Absolutely.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
So when ChatGPT came out, TikTok all of a sudden got riddled with douchey McFuckingtons that had TikTok channels that were like, you can make money with ChatGPT. Just pay me $29.95 and I'll teach you everything you need to know about, well, got prompt libraries and and first of all, that's annoying. Stop talking like that.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
And I wanted to reach through the screen and just, And so the first thing that was annoying about those channels was that I hated the way they talked. There's something about douchey direct mail marketing or direct TV marketing that I just fucking hate. And I think the thing I hate most about it is it fucking works. And because it works, they keep doing it. But like if you're a human being, it's fucking awful. And then here's the real problem with it. And why I made fun of them so much that I got a gold button, because this is what they promise, right? They promise it's this easy.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
If you just pay me my $500 for my stupid fucking course, you'll be making money with ChatGPT. On the surface of it, how are they making money? Anyone? It's not with ChatGPT. They're making money selling courses. You can make money with real estate. You can make money with Photoshop. You can make money with Microsoft Word.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
And so what this channel was for a long time was people would come in and the first thing they'd ask is, how do I make money with ChatGPT? Because they kept hearing that message. And the answer to that question, I'll answer it for you, but it sucks because it's not the answer you want. The answer you want is ChatGPT is this magical thing that's going to make you rich. ChatGPT is just a tool. Asking how you make money with ChatGPT is identical to how you make money with a shovel. Well, you find someone that needs holes dug, and if you're good at shoveling, better than the next guy down the street, you'll make $20 an hour shoveling holes with your shovel. But you're not making money with the shovel. You're making money by selling the holes, by solving a problem. The shovel's just there to facilitate it. So how you make money with ChatGPT is you figure out what in your life experience you're good at and you understand, and you say, well, who's got a problem to solve? And then if you know ChatGPT well enough to solve it better, faster, or cheaper than the other guy, and it's something that people actually want and will pay money for, that's how you make money with ChatGPT. So it could be you make the coolest art and you print it out and now you're going to go sell it, or you put it on t-shirts and you're going to sell t-shirts, or you write press releases for people and you do it more efficiently. You're not making money with ChatGPT, you're making money solving problems. This does change, by the way, when we move into autonomous agents. Because right now, all the tools require human interaction to prompt them and to guide them because they're janky pieces of shit. The state of AI right now is 10,000 different tools that suck in some dramatic way that makes them effectively unusable without massive amounts of human intervention. The minute we move from level 1 AGI, which is what we have right now, to level 2 AGI, which is reasoning, and the AI can actually reason that what it created was bad and it can fix it, shit starts to change really fast. And then level 3 is when that smarter AI can actually take actions on our behalf, autonomous agents. So I think we're about to get these two things kind of dropped in our laps in the next 2 months, maybe the next month. That all of a sudden AI is going to go from this group of disparate tools that require lots of participation from us to something better. I don't think it's going to be great out of the gate, but I think it's going to be pretty dramatic. If indeed they've achieved it. It seems like they have, or they wouldn't be, hyping it up quite this much. But, they haven't launched anything significant. I mean, GPT-4 Omni was significant, but they've only half launched it. It doesn't have its new image generating capability. It doesn't have real-time voice yet. That's apparently coming in the fall. So maybe all this shit's coming together where they're going to give us this new, more powerful reasoning engine and all these other tools, but I doubt it. I've now tested 3 AIs with helping me optimize my code, and they all did pretty bad. Yeah, exactly. All the tools right now are some version of it's close, it gets you to 80%, but the fucking last 20% is what kills you every time. And the last 5%'s the worst. One day shovels will dig their own holes. Well, that's where we're headed, for sure. But anyway, that was the story. That's the story of the gold button. Thank you for asking, because I haven't talked about it in a while, because there's still some of that out there, but for the most part, it's not. It was funny. One night about three weeks ago or a month ago, I was looking at a YouTube video, and there was a YouTube pre-roll commercial it was literally, you can make money with ChatGPT. I was like, oh God, they're back. They're still out there. Oh, Champy got a little snack. Champy got a chicken stick. All right, let's see. I thought it was usable for math now with Wolfram Alpha. It is. You can use it with Wolfram Alpha, with the whatever they called them, plugins. I forget what they called them. No, so listen, built into, if you don't know this about ChatGPT, here, let me show you something. So one of the things about working with something like AI, where there's a lot of misinformation and there's a lot of ignorance, and by ignorance, I'm not saying people are stupid, I'm saying people don't know. 47% of Americans, it might be a little less now, but this was as of 3 months ago, 47% of Americans haven't even heard of ChatGPT. If you dig into the numbers of this report, less than 2% of people use ChatGPT for more than an hour a week. So that means that I would sort of hazard a guess to say, of those less than 2% people, at a maximum, 25% of them, so half a percentage of people, use ChatGPT to any level of depth. Like more than just, give me a poem about, sanctity. And so So a lot of the narrative out there is, oh, it hallucinates, oh, it's bad, oh, it can't do math, right? And you know the you talk about Wolfram Alpha, that was a solve for it when it couldn't do math, but built into ChatGPT now is this thing called advanced data analysis. And this is available for free, as is image generation. They just made image generation available for everyone. But if you click on this little paperclip, oh, wait, first what I got to do, I'm going to go get a data set. I'm not a data scientist, so I don't understand this shit, so don't ask me about it. But I do know, if you go to a site called Kaggle.com, don't forget to do your Kaggle exercises. Do that joke every time. Because here's my theory of comedy. If something works, run it into the ground. And then I'm going to go to data sets over here on the left. And then there's data sets. So what do we have here? EV sales. This is good. Great. 2010 to 2024 EV sales CSV. So we're going to download this CSV file. It's called Archive 19. I don't know what's in it, but we're going to go to ChatGPT. I'm going to click on Upload from Computer. I'm going to go to my Downloads folder. There's my little archive zip file. And then watch this shit. I'm just going to go, what is this? Question mark. And so it says analyzing. Now, if you click on the word analyzing, see the little drop-down menu? It already came out. Hang on. View the analysis. What it actually did there was it wrote and executed its own Python code. So it imported the OS library and it imported the zip file library, and then it wrote code to extract the files out of the zip. And so it did that. So it said there's a CSV. Would you like to explore this? So I'll go, yes. So notice I'm not really doing any serious prompting here. And so it's analyzing the data, and it says the CSV file is global EV data, contains data on electric vehicles across different regions. There's region, category, parameter, includes EV related metrics such as EV stock or EV stock share, mode, like cars, buses, vans, powertrain, year, unit, value, percentage. Cool. And again, how did it do that? It wrote Python code. It imported the pandas library to be able to look at a CSV file. It then looked at it. It created a little data table to understand what's in there, and then it told it what's in there. And I could say, please analyze this data and come up with the 3 most interesting trends in the data that you feel would be interesting if visualized, period. Then visualize them in a visually stunning graph, period. And so now it says analyzing. So again, I can click on this and see what it's doing. So it's writing code and executing code. And there's one of your graphs and charts. What could you make a pie chart out of? But what this is doing, the reason I brought this up, because you mentioned Wolfram Alpha, ChatGPT as a large language model is not good at math because it's a large language model. It's not a large math model. But what advanced data analysis is doing is it's saying, hey, ChatGPT is smart enough to know, hey, if I ask for something that's like data analysis, let's write Python. We understand how to write Python code, so we can write Python code to do the analysis and do mathematical equations. So let's do. Market share. So there you go. There is. Now, why do I not have... Oh, yeah, I can edit. Yeah, so I can go and I can edit the colors. If you pay the $20 a month, these are fancy charts and graphs where you can actually edit the colors. So let's see. What's the green one? Oh, that's the world. So let's change this to this color, green. Did it change it? It didn't change it. Why did it not change it? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so pretty groovy, huh? I don't know if you knew ChatGPT could do that. The other thing ChatGPT can do that most people don't know is it can see. And I'll show you some. This is if you haven't been digging deep with ChatGPT, there's some shit that it does that I take for granted now, and I shouldn't. Let me go whiteboard. And I'll tell you, Kelly Camp, who's in here, Source Camp, has a really cool use case for this. White, B-O-A-R-D. That's it. Okay. Failed to upload. Please ensure your network settings. Well, don't be an asshole. White board. How about those Americans kicking ass at the Olympics, man? Some of the track and field events. Why is this breaking? Let me reload ChatGPT. Come on, ChatGPT. What are you doing here? You breaking on me? You stupid, dumb. Okay, now it's uploaded. We had some sort of local cache situation, people. So again, I'm going to say, what is this? What is this? Now, I know what this is. It's a whiteboard I downloaded off the internet. This was like a year ago. I just said, I want to go find when this feature came out, I want to go find a whiteboard. And it's a whiteboard that's got some audience things and some functional things, and it's got some screen sketches, screen designs. And so we just ask it what that thing is, and it says, the image is a photograph of a whiteboard that outlines the conceptual design of an airport ordering UI system. It appears to be used for brainstorming or planning features and a flow of user interface for ordering food and drinks at an international airport. There's the ordering UI. There's the main steps for the user. There's 2 UI design sketches. There's additional consideration. Like, holy shit. If you didn't know it could do this, you know how, are you like me? You can make money with ChatGPT. Are you like me? And you have ADHD and you write shit on your whiteboard and then it sits on your whiteboard for 3 months because you keep telling yourself you're going to write the notes of the important stuff, but you keep writing more shit on your whiteboard, and now your whiteboard is just 17 different projects all written inside each other. Imagine if you had a technology where you could just take a picture of that whiteboard, upload it, and say, figure this shit out. It's really good at that. It's really good at that. So, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to say, great, I'd like you to act as a marketing consultant that specializes in app marketing in the airline industry and help me come up with a creative brief for naming this app. So it updated my memory. That's interesting. So project title, naming and tagline development. So it went beyond just naming. It said tagline as well for the airport food ordering app. There's a bunch of stuff. It gave us a target audience. That was all on the whiteboard. Here's brand attributes. So one of the things I'm doing here is I'm saying, I didn't just say, give me 20 names. I said, first tell me what's on the whiteboard. Told me that. Then I said, give me a creative brief for naming the thing. So now I'm going to say, give me 20 possible name and subtitle combos based on this creative brief. Flybite, Gate Grub, Arrow Eats, Skyshare, Airbite, Jet Eats, Cloud Plate, Quick Sky, Fly Plate, Flight Bite. Flight Bite, I like it. Eat Fast, Fly Smart. All right, we'll go with 10. I like 10, period. Now come up with a marketing plan for 10. Objective, to launch the Flight Bite app successfully across international airports, position it as the go-to solution. Great. Okay. I want you to come up with a poster concept that includes a clever brand promise, the tagline, the name of the app, and someone holding a phone that prominently features the app interface of the ordering screen. This can get really cool in a second here. In case you're not digging this, because it's like, it's just words. Words are boring. Could we not do the words? Words exhaust me. Do I have to read them? They're tiny on the screen. My eyes hurt. Sleek modern airport. Visual elements. Okay. So here's what I'm going to say. Make a 16:9 image of the interior of an airport featuring the poster prominently displayed in the airport setting based on your description here. The future is so lame. Try this in Gemini. So look, fly fast, eat smart. It didn't quite do what I asked it to do because it put the ordering UI outside of the poster, but that's actually not a bad looking. That's not a bad looking. What you call it? How can I download it? Yeah, that's pretty slick looking. Look at that. Nice modern airport. And then I can go back over here and I can go create a UX mock-up based on the whiteboard. Design the UI so that it matches the creative briefs and marketing briefs above. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-da-ba-bum. All right, it's describing it first. That's okay. It's giving us a creative brief for that, or a UX brief. Yes, please, generate the visual mock-ups. Mock-ups. Look at that. So this is essentially this is 9-month-old technology. Should be eat smart, fly fast. Yeah, it should actually. That's a good point. I'm not really paying attention to that. But like, so look, I got mock-ups with QR codes. Here's the food. Here's the ordering screens. Flight bite. Right? Welcome. Tap to start. I mean, amazing. If you still think that ChatGPT is just like shitty poetry writing, so you'll need to add a Midjourney API and GPT for accurate text and images. Actually, Midjourney's shitty at text. The 6.1 has gotten better, but Midjourney's shitty at it. If you want good text, yeah, what I would do, so what I could do is I could say, write me a prompt for the poster image that I can use in another image generating tool. Oh, someone wanted me to show Flux. I'll go make. I'll go put this. There we go. So I'm just going to copy and paste this prompt. I don't even really know what it says. I'll just say poster for a mobile app. Copy. And then I'm going to go to. Oh, what the hell was it called? Everart.AI. Everart.AI. So this allows me, Everart allows me to use the Flux Pro model. They just changed, they changed their interface. So I can use Flux Pro, Stable Diffusion Ultra, or Ultra Pixel 4K. And I can also make my own models here. So this is just a website that's using open source models sitting underneath it. And so so the model that's under here is Flux. So I'm going to paste in that prompt that ChatGPT just wrote based on the whiteboard that it saw. I'll do a 16:9 wide image. That's good. And let's just see what it gives us. Boom. And this should have more accurate text. Although DALL-E's pretty good with text too, but Midjourney's not. Midjourney's crappy. 6.1 is better at text. It's not great, but it's better. But if you want high quality images, Midjourney's great. But everyone's been talking about Flux, this model, in a way that's like, this is really good. That's actually kind of cool that it's got the flight bite up on the big thing, and now the hand is holding it here. So that must be what the prompt said. I didn't really read the prompt. Fly fast, eat smart, or eat. Fly. Yeah, you're right, Vicky. That's a really bad tagline. Doesn't make any sense. But look, I mean, this is cool. This is Flux. You can also use Flux now in poe.com, poe.com, poe.com. I don't think I can do it. I think I got rid of my subscription for Poe. But let me see if I can find, explore, search for Flux, Flux Pro, subscriber access, official. Here, let's put that same. Same prompt. There you go. So I guess you can do it in Poe for free. Look at that. That's pretty good. Make me an image of a photo finish in the Olympic 100-meter dash. That's horrible. On a lot of levels. That's really bad. But let's say we'll try to do this. We'll go. Create a magazine quality photograph of the point of view of someone reading a picture book that has a picture and below it is the word. And there should be a picture of a turtle, a llama, a gummy bear, a bear with wings, and a hedgehog. So we should get, it should say all those words. It's doing pretty bad. Look at the creepy finger. The creepy finger. I don't think that's a finger. Uncle Tom? Uncle Tom, is that your finger? We gotta get away from here. I'm gonna get kicked off TikTok. It was just a kid's book. Oh, God. Oh, no. Woo! Where did that finger come from? Exactly. Oh, my God, that's the next TikTok trend. Uncle Tom, flash talk. Oh man, woo! That was some bedtime reading. I don't want Grandpa to read me a story. It's not funny. It's not funny. I didn't make the fucking. Well, I did make the image, but I didn't tell it to do that. So it looks like you can use the Flux model on Poe, but it doesn't look like they've done much fine tuning to it because those images are shitty. Let's go try them on Everart. Where's Everart? Magazine quality photograph of two hands holding a book that has 6 different images with the word below it, period. The images are a fire truck, a turtle, a pen, a coffee cup, a lamp, and a blue rubber duck. Flux is supposed to be good at prompt coherence. So we'll see what we get. I wonder if they added left and right arrows. Ooh, that looks pretty good, actually. This is Froyest. That's the Froyest truck. Coffee. Coffee lamp. All right. Seemed good at the moment. Okay. Coffee, no. Pen, yes. I don't know what that is. Duck. It got duck right. That's bad. But I mean, listen, it's in the neighborhood. You could Photoshop that shit out. Let's go try this same prompt in Ideogram. We haven't done Ideogram in a while. Ideogram.AI. So this is Ideogram.AI. Ideogram's really good at text as well. So and it should have better prompt coherence. So, magazine quality photograph of two hands holding a book that has 6 different images with the word below it. Fire truck, turtle, pen, coffee cup, lamp, blue rubber duck. Is that 6? Right. Turtle, pen, coffee cup, lamp. Yes. That's becoming a fave for me. Ideogram makes funny mistakes too. Yeah, no, it really is. I really love that lamp. I mean, that's the cool thing. Oh, this is looking weird. But this is how diffusion models work. They start out. Look, they got. Well, this just went way wrong. Holy shit! Did this go bad? Those hands are disturbing. Auntie Edna's hands are weird, Mom. Do I have to have her read the book to me? Yes, that looks perfectly natural. That's exactly how you hold a book. Okay, so now I'm curious. Can this prompt be done? Now we're at Midjourney. Let's see what Midjourney does with this. Am I doing? Yeah. There's my digital hoarder picture. This was for Jim Ross. I came up with this. The day you find the tagline for this ad was, the day you find out why your fiance didn't want you to meet her mother. And then and Jim Ross works in self-storage. That's a good one. I'm pretty happy with that. What did I do? Oh, I didn't go to Midjourney. Did I? Wait, what did I just do? Oh, I put the prompt in. I'm such a dum-dum. Hey, you know when you're a dum-dum and then you realize, oh, you're such a dum-dum? That's what I just did. Runway. Get started. No, not Runway. Midjourney. Jeez, this is bad. Okay, put it in the right place this time. And let's generate. No fast hours left. You have no fast hours left. Please change shit. Oh, I'm out of fucking Midjourney things. I need sponsorship from these app companies. God, you son of a... Anybody want to help? I don't know where to fix that. Well, whatever. It doesn't fucking matter. All right. I'm done. I'm really Midjourney. Well, you're costing us, every time you generate an image, it's 372 teraflops of energy. So each average on average is 27.3 cents, and you pay $10 a month, and that yields you. Gotta grind some tokens, steal them. They don't get generated from thin air. Yeah, Pate is the one whose job it is to make the inference processing more efficient. So he's a little sensitive about token cost or inference cost. I do not disparage any of them for charging money. I just resent the fact that I have to pay it. I hope we can mine tokens. Yeah, exactly. I feel like that's where we're going with OpenAI. Let's go take a look at Twitter and see if See if I Rule the World did anything actually interesting other than a stupid fucking Python script. So sick of this dumb shit. I fully endorse Andrew Yang. The dawn of AGI necessitates. That was 10 hours ago. For you. Oops. Gary Marcus. Tool. I'm sure he's a nice guy, but God, I hate his opinions. Electricity is back. Nice. Fantastic. What's the best? Car insurance. This was 6 hours ago. This is it. I love you all. Thanks for the ride. See you on the other side. GitHub, I Rule the World. Did they put anything more interesting there other than what they have? Nope. 2 commits. The README that says I love summer in the garden and the stupid fucking Python script. Come on, OpenAI. Really? Like you're making this exciting for the 7 nerds that fucking follow along? Really? I can't. Frank should do a video, but I'm too tired. I'll do a Frank video on Monday. Okay. So, let me get out of here. If you're new here, go to the Salon.ai. This is the AI Salon. It's a group that's been around. We launched this. We had our first meeting the week after ChatGPT launched. November 30th, 2022 is the day that will go down in infamy. It's a day that I think is one of the most important dates in the history of humanity. And I know that's being really, really fucking dramatic. But I do. I think it's really important because that's the day that ChatGPT came out. That's the day that the power of machine learning and artificial intelligence was made available to non-engineers. The rest of us, right? AI's been around for decades. People have been working on AI for decades. It's in most of the what's going on? What? TikTok just crashed. I can't get my little whatever. I don't give a shit. Uh-oh. Now I can't flip my camera anymore. Oh no. You see me? Really? Because I can't, my dual camera isn't available during Go Live Together. Apparently, am I live with someone else? Well, not now. Not now. Flip camera. All right, there I am. Can you see me now? Okay. Anyway, go join the AI Salon. Go to the Salon.ai. That's our website. Read about us. Go join the community. So here's the deal. This thing.
You can make money with ChatGPT.
Here's how you're going to make money with ChatGPT. Get your ass in an AI optimistic and AI positive community. The AI Salon is one of those. I think it's the best one. A lot of the other AI communities are very technical. They're about the technology. They're about coding and engineering and hackathons. The AI Salon is about using AI, applying AI. what do we do with AI post ChatGPT? And it's a really amazing group. So go do that. Follow my channel, wherever it is. This channel, TikTok channel. And keep coming back here night after night. It's community. Yeah, exactly. It's a really good community. Having fun with AI. Yeah, exactly. It's a group that has fun. They're generous. They're brave. It's just super cool. People that show up here night after night, you must be thinking like, what the fuck is wrong with them? I totally agree. But they're not weird. They're irregular. So if you show up here night after night, you too become irregular. And if you're already irregular, it's irregular squared. Why would you not want that? But coming back here night after night keeps you in the conversation. Like, this conversation's important. It's important. What I was going to say about joining the community and making money with ChatGPT, especially because it seems like we're on the verge of whatever this next thing that OpenAI is launching that's going to be quite capable of doing shit. In the next year, 2 years, the AI is going to get so good at tasks that the skills that many people went to school for and have been in 20-year careers for are going to be automated by the AI. And so what the doomers are saying is, oh, you know, like everyone's going to lose their jobs. It's all going to be awful. Nah, it's going to be awful. What's going to happen is there's still going to be jobs, but we're going to make a transition. We're going to make a shift from people get hired for what they can do, their skills, to who they are and how much we trust them. And how you're going to get hired in the future is to be a trusted, contributing member of a community where people understand not what you do, but how you do it. We're entering what I'm thinking of is a reckoning for assholes. If you're super talented at a skill and you're a dick, right now you still get hired because you're the only one that can do that skill. So you can just be a big douchebag. Burn all your bridges. Just be a jerk. They're still going to hire you because you can do that. Well, what happens when AI makes it possible for everyone to do that skill? You're going to not get hired anymore. You know who's going to get hired? The people that are part of a community that, oh, I really like working with Kelly because she gets shit done and she's smart and she's curious and she's got all these aptitudes that I really like. And now I know that she's AI literate because she's part of this AI community. So being a part of a community like AI Salon is actually the future of employment from how I see this rolling over the next 3 years. So if I were you, oh, cool chicken. Nice. Who did that? Was that Lord Digital Gods? Very nice. The naughty chicken. Oh, sir. That was such a naughty chicken. It jumped right on my head. Did it poop? No, there's no poop. Thank you very much for that. It's very generous. That was very cool. So get your ass in the community and keep coming back here. Build relationships. Don't be a douche. Be generous. Be empathetic. Be brave. Contribute. Because in doing that, when Kelly Camp all of a sudden goes from little job here, little job there, to being hired by a big company to do some big ass shit, and she needs to hire 4 or 5 people to do that, who do you think she's going to go to? Think she's going to go to LinkedIn and look at resumes? She already knows. I guarantee you every person that comes in here that has got aspirations to do something, I guarantee you every person that's in here knows their top 5, probably their top 10 people, that if they needed to hire them for something, they know who they are and what they'd hire them for. And what I can promise you is they don't give 2 flying fucks about what they've done historically, where they went to school, what their current skill set is. They're going to hire them because they know them and they trust them and they like how they work. How they work, not what they do. That's a good little rant to end the weekend on. All right, good. Beautiful. Perfect. So what we're going to do here, thank you, mods. Thanks for modding tonight. Did a good job. Thank you very much. Question, please. Don't you think the government will set rules about AI to save money? I don't know what that means. Hey, Kelly, I have a good cup of tea. I make a good cup of tea. Nice. The government will apply rules to AI to save money. I don't know what that means. Good speech, Kyle. Thank you very much, Archetypal Architect. My fear is that the government is going to create regulations about AI because they're afraid of AI and they think that they need to protect us from it. And the problem with that is that what it misses, like protections are good, but what it misses is protecting our ability to use AI that's transformative. And that's what I want to make sure. I'm speaking in Washington on September 11th with 11 other AI entrepreneurs to senators and congressmen, talking to them about generative AI. And the AI Salon is actually sponsoring that trip. We're co-sponsoring it with Google for Small Business. And we got asked to do that because we're a group of AI optimists, and they're all legislating from fear. So we're like, it's my job to go in there and say, I am watching daily as AI is transforming people's lives for the better and allowing them to start businesses and things like that. And if all you do is say, here's how dangerous it is, let's shut it down and put a cap on it, you're going to inadvertently screw like an entire, nation of entrepreneurs that are about to transform themselves. So anyway, all right, so let's get on out of here. I'm going to do the little magic mirror thing. Jose Parati in the house. Be not afraid, Danielle. Good to see you. Thank you for everything as always. Very, very nice. Cosmic Lover, great to see you. Not the stand user. Papa JJ in the house. Archetypal Architect. Ocean, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Steve-O, coming in from down under. Joker's in the house. Call me Al, good to see you. Or call me AI. I'm going with call me AI. Not the standard user, we saw that. Side Hustle Mimi, good to see you. What's your name? Bubble Zong? Bubble Zong? Bubble Zang? Silver Fox, great to see you. Thank you. Lord Digital Gods. Thanks as always. I know Emilio's wife was in here. I know Brandon's in here. I know Vicky's in here. Side Hustle Mimi. Tobias is in here. Joey's in here. Thank you, Side Hustle Mimi. I very much appreciate that. Oh, Silver Fox, that's very sweet. Thank you. Duder. All right, Duder. I think you're the last name I'm going to read here. What else we got? Joy Purdy. I miss Joy Purdy. You can't miss Joy Purdy. All right, everyone. I think I got everyone. If not, I apologize. I'll get you next time. Brandon's on vacation. Good for him. Today's Friday. We take Saturday and Sunday off. We'll be back here Monday, 8 p.m. The exception, if that stupid fucking NFT marketing campaign actually yields some interesting technology of over the weekend, I will likely go live to talk about it and play with it. I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. But I don't think it's going to happen. All right. So have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for your time as always, and hope you had a good time tonight. We did. I don't know what we talked about. I was sort of semi-conscious the whole night, but why change anything? All right, everybody. Have a great weekend.